Hey YouTube. This particular picture is a TIFF with the highest resolution picture off of NASA's site of the Orion Nebula. Now, YouTube has continually tried to censor what I'm going to show you here, but it's really important that you pay attention. There's something special about Orion. I'm going to zoom in to the center of the Orion Nebula, and I want you to see what I see. Right here we see ourselves zoomed in a little bit more. I want you to pay attention to this bright spot right here, right in the center of the Orion Nebula. Okay? And so I'm going to show you the next one zoomed in even further. Now we're zoomed in very far. So without doing any drawing, I'm going to simply change the contrast and the lighting of this picture, and I want you to see what pops out. We're going to change. We're going to get rid of the red. Okay, now as you've seen, all I did was get rid of the red, right? Look at this right here. Do you see that face? That is Jesus' conventional picture. Okay? Now what makes that significant is the following. Right here we have a large triangle. We have an eye right here. We have a hand reaching out to touch the top of the conventional picture of Jesus' head. We have a face right here. We have a hand reaching out. So this spot right here is where they found oxygen. So we have this Holy Trinity that's been created right here. So, hang on just a second, I'm going to show you something else. Now I have shown you this picture of a Vatican cathedral. This in particular is called St. Michael's. I've shown you this several times now. The significance is this. These clouds that you see around this Holy Trinity, if you take a look at these figures here, and you take a look at these clouds going around it, including this one, this cloud right here, with a man with his arm reached out into this middle of this thing, and you see all these things around these clouds. These are an exact map of what you see in Orion. Let me show you. Okay, those two figures that I showed you at the bottom, they are right here. They completely match what I just showed you. Let's take a look at it. Okay, these two guys are the same as these two guys. This guy with his arm reaching out is the same as this guy with his arm reaching out. These clouds and this guy right here with the pole on his side is the same as this right here with this pole going down the side. These clouds exactly match what they have in this church. Now this has been continually censored. Please take this video and spread it around. There's something that's being hidden about Orion, and it's being hidden by the Vatican for whatever reason. And to top it off, okay, let me show you something else. The ancient Mayans have something called the three hearthstones. Okay, the three hearthstones in ancient Mesoamerican cosmology, the three hearthstones represent the center of the world. The axis mundi is the place of the clouds, like I just showed you, place of water, place of creation. They have found oxygen in the Orion Nebula. The placing of the hearthstone seems to be constituted of a mythological act at the time of creation, the beginning of the current Bacton cycle. Okay, August 11th through the 13th, 3014 BC, 3114 BC. Now, the three hearthstones are signified in the Mayan culture as the three stars surrounding the Orion Nebula, which are the following. Okay, what you're looking at right here is off of mesoweb.com. Okay, and it talks about creation, cosmos, and the imagery of Palenque and Köppen. This goes into, and I'm going to post this PDF for you as well. It talks about what the Mayans talk about the three hearthstones, which is what you're seeing right here. Okay, and the turtle. And if you notice, this is Orion. You see this is those three stars in Orion. Okay? Let me just show you on the worldwide telescope. Those three stars that constitute the three hearthstones are Rigel, Onatak, and Siph. And in the middle of those three hearthstones is considered creation. Okay, and I just showed you inside the Orion Nebula what I found. Okay, I found this picture of Jesus. So we have this match between the Mayans, between the Vaticans. We see it in the pyramids of Egypt. And when you take a look out here, take a look out here, and this is serious, okay? So in this whole area, we see creation. We see something that has to do with creation. And you are not being told about this specifically by the Vatican. Okay? I've already found where they got that conventional picture of Jesus from, and it's right out here. It's right out here. I just showed it to you. It's right here. Okay? You don't get any better than this. I mean, this is what you're looking at. Right here. There's his face right here, folks. And top it off, if we zoom out, you get the Holy Trinity. Look, this is the whole picture of him right here. Do you see this? You have the triangle right here. You have the eye right in the middle. You have the picture of the Trinity. This is where they found the oxygen. Let me show you a picture of what the Trinity looks like again, in case you folks don't know. This is a picture of the Holy Trinity. Do you see this shape right here? Do you see that? Okay. 3 circles put together. There's 3 Vesica Pisces here. Okay. Jesus is always seen in the Vesica Pisces. This is the Holy Trinity. The eye is in the middle. This is where they found oxygen. This is whoever is touching the head of Jesus, which is down here. I'm telling you, this is all in Orion. And just to prove it to you, let me just show you the picture I have of the hand reaching to touch Jesus' head. Okay, this shows the picture. Okay, this is still the Orion Nebula. Okay, this is the arm reaching out to touch his head. These are those 2 figures that you saw at the bottom. Let me show you once again that what I'm talking about. That is the same as these 2 figures here. Is the same as these 2 figures here. Is the same as this here. Do you notice how there's at the head and there's a hump here? Head, there's a hump here. All of this stuff, folks, it matches up completely. Do you see how this arm reaches out and touches his head? Arm reaches out right here. Okay? Do you notice how the gown, the way it flows, is the same right here as it is back in here? And then finally, I want to show you what an artist drew as far as ascension. If this is Jesus' head, and this is his body, you can see his arms and his legs going out. Okay, he's got that, his arms were going down like this. Now let me show you a picture of what Salvador Dali, I believe, did for Ascension. Hold on just a second. This is a picture of a Salvador Dali painting showing Ascension. Notice that there is a person's head. Notice there is a dove here also, which we also see in the Holy Trinity. There's also a head right here, but let me show you where that head is in the Orion picture. It's right here, looking over, just like right here, looking over. It's the same thing, you see? So get this out. Make this viral. There's something that we're not being told about Orion. Now, I've shown you multiple cases where these clouds have been mapped completely. I've shown you how his face is out there. And all you have to do is adjust the contrast and the brightness. I'm showing you a picture of Salvador Dali. I'm showing you the dove, which represents the Holy Trinity. I'm showing you Ascension, which matches Jesus laying here and here. Folks, this is, how much proof do you need? Okay? I've given you multiple pieces of proof. So YouTube is censoring this. Please get this information out. Thanks.